All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, it's the 47th meeting of the AFC and the NFC as they battle in the 2020 NFL Pro Bowl game. Excitement? Well, we got that in abundance as this Pro Bowl is underway from Orlando, Florida. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
We're okay. 380.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
From the 27, Rivers. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Undercut. Delta. Watch it. Check nickel. Wait, 89.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
54 Mike. It's our field. Hey, it's our
On 2nd and 9, Rivers. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And this will move the sticks yet again as the tackle's going to be made at the NFC's 36. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a handoff here to his running back, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Throwing Rivers. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Hey, shoot.
Now a first carry for their fullback. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. From the 25 on 2nd down, Cousins throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing, Vic. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. 13 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Vick operating on first down. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 12 more yards there and another first down. They'll try and run with their fullback. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Vick. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And touchdown! George Kittle, 40 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rivers. And his throw here's incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Hey, watch that. Check. Hey, Rocket.
From the gun, Rivers. Looking deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe you want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the NFC will take over 1st and 10. First down, Vick. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. To throw, Vick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now a carry here for their fullback. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, it's Vick. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Vick readies to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Vick on 3rd and 2. Over the middle to Kittle, complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Vic. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. It'll be Vic once more. Rolling, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. From the corner, it was Kendall Fuller with a sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Vic to throw it. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now here's Vic. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. He got 29 yards that time. On 1st and 10, here's Vic. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Check, 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 check.
Vic now. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Spinning away. Oh, he's got some breathing room. It's a foot race. He's at the 30, 20, and he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for the AFC, 77 yards. So down inside the 5-yard line. I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the 5.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Here's Rivers. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal.
0.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
And an alley to run. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Vick. That'll be complete to Breida. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be a 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. They run with Breida. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. A 1st down throw coming for Vick. It's caught here by Adams. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. This is Breida, and he will carry this one in. Touchdown, NFC. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the NFC adds on to their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The offense for the AFC set to go now. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy. Step 180. 190. Orange 5-4. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. He finds Humphries. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now they'll run it on the toss. They'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Go. Wait, 89.
Rivers to throw it. He's going to wind up and air it out. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. you're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. From the 22, Vick, and that'll be incomplete. He was looking for Matt Breida out of the backfield, and it's 3rd and short. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. From the gun, Vick. From the left side, it's complete. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now the AFC going to use their final timeout of the half, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Vick will look to throw on first down. And an alley to run. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Now the NFC going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Vick. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So we are at halftime of the 2020 Pro Bowl with the NFC on top, as we'll send you crosstown to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Throwing, Vick, and his throw's going to be incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
On second down, a run with Breida. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Matt Breida, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the NFC able to widen their advantage. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
Man, These guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
To throw is Rivers. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So here's Vic following the interception. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Joey Bosa picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. And a whistle, and I think we've got some movement up front against the NFC. Not a great start to this drive. You had the sack, now the false start.
I mean, it doesn't take much to either read lips or just imagine what the head coach is saying right now. Get your head in the game, guys. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Third and long for Vic. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line. Let him know.
On first down, here's Breida. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Vic operating on first down. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Vic goes play action. Steps and put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. It's their quarterback with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the NFC adds on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And it is 28-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The offense for the AFC set to go now. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll run with Allen. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
On just about every team, okay, forget it. On every team, the goal is to be in 3rd and what they call manageable, to give yourself a chance to pick up a first down. How about that call on 2nd down? The big man puts them in position to make it 3rd and manageable.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 37. There he goes right side. And this results in 6. Touchdown.
Y'all already know what time it is, huh?